absolutely beautiful birds of prey. There's a deer farm over here. There's a chicken farm. I see all kinds of animals around. There's a property over here that's got a stable. And we know what happened at Horse Hill to the stables that were next door to the UCOG. The nosebleeds.
One nearly died.
And even people, just because they think that there's a fracking site here or an oil drilling site, they stop bringing their horses to there. That's ruined a business for somebody. Okay, I've spoken to people here who are residents, people who have lived here, who have had no idea what is going on here. They've had no talks with this company, who say that they've spoken to residents. They say that they've told everybody, and everybody is backing them. You look around you here. These people, right? These people are not just your normal activists. These are concerned local people who have come down to show their support today because they're scared. That's what it is. They are scared, and rightly so. And this government that's just come in now, they're not making things easier. They're going all out for it. Put in Michael Gove as Environment Secretary. He is a climate denier. He's no different to Donald Trump.
He disagrees with climate change.
He does,
He states himself that he wants to remove the wording itself from the curriculum for children.
Yeah. I mean, it's about wiping out the whole thing from people's minds. You know, they changed the word fracking because they knew that was getting so much bad publicity, so much bad press, that they had to bring in the infrastructure bill, which was in 2015, where they changed the definition of what was fracking. Okay, to bamboozle people. And to be honest, a lot of people, like I didn't understand what this was all about when I first went to Volcom. But 4 or 5 years later, when you've done a lot of research and you've seen the effects, we've seen what it does in America, we've seen what it does in Australia, and when Theresa May turns around and says, we want to do this because it's made so much money for those out in America, it's helped the economy, they don't show that the grief and the stress and the illnesses and everything that goes with this for the general public. And what happens is, when those people become so sick that they have to move away from their houses, they pay them off, and then they put a gagging order on them. Even children, 5 or 6 years of age, have got lifetime gagging orders on them because they've been paid off by these companies not to tell the truth. But the evidence is there. Go look on YouTube. Go and have a look.
For people that will watch this or are watching this, is there any sites that people... proper sites where people can get the real information about what they're doing or plan to do, or the process of it?
Yeah, I mean, we've just had one of the most amazing films being shown here with the guys from the Bentley Effect, who've come over and given their time to tell us what's going on and show us what's going on. We should be able to use that and not just ignore it. We should take notice of what they've done. They've come here out of their own goodness of their heart because they don't want to see happening here what's happened in Australia. So people need to pay attention to this. There are a lot of films on YouTube. I mean, you can check out Kenny Truth Ferret and what have you here. We got the guys here today. They've done a lot of work on it from Volcom and other places.
So what was that again? Sorry, the
Truth Ferrets.
Truth Ferret
yeah,
films.
Get on the Truth Ferret Films. I've got a couple of YouTube channels. I've got lots of stuff on mine. That's Jono at Last. I'm using a new YouTube channel now, which I will put details of up later on, but watch out, because there's some really good stuff coming out. There's a lot of people are on this now, and a lot of people are doing a lot of hard work. All these people here are very knowledgeable people. They're not here for no reason at all. We've got doctors, we've got teachers, we've got MPs here, we've got the Green Party here. And all of these people are not, your average, what they'd like to portray as a protester. They want it to make it out like we're all hippies, benefit scrounging people who just live off the back of this. We're not. These people here are local people. These are good people. And this is what other people need to do. You don't have to stand in front of lorries. You don't have to get yourself arrested. But be seen. Be seen. Yeah. And talk to your neighbours. Your neighbours might not come this way. They might not see this. But you live next door to them. Yeah. This is something that brings neighbours together. As that Bentley Effect shows, it brings communities together. Yeah. And you start talking to people you didn't even know live next to you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
You.